Hey
everybody.
guys.
Hey, back again. We got
We're
Adam
back
on with us
again.
tonight, special guest. And
Yes, sir.
I couldn't read that, Sean. What's that first thing on the list?
Hello, hello.
Do what, John?
Hey,
What's that first thing on the list you sent out? I couldn't quite read it.
Oh, the cons.
Oh, the cons. Okay.
Do what, John?
All right. Yeah, so the cons.
Eyes.
We want to go ahead and talk about the cons.
Sure.
I can't hear.
Can you hear me
hey,
now?
here's
We're having
he's
technical
muted.
difficulties.
He's muted for some reason. He is on mine. He's got that little mute thing in the corner of his phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, he muted his mic. It's okay.
There we
Hey.
go.
Okay, there you go. He unmuted it.
Can you hear us now?
It's not letting me hear on my phone, so I'm going to leave the thing and then try to come back in. I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, let me get you forward.
All right.
All right.
While we're waiting, we'll go ahead and talk about the cons. So this coming weekend, Gadsden Collector Con. So there's been some changes.
Yeah.
John Abrams had canceled, and then something come up, and Thomas Geary, I guess
Geary.
that's his name.
Gary,
He's not going to be able to make it, but they did get a replacement. If my phone will work right, I'll pull it up here and see. I can't think of the
kid
guy's name.
banjo player from Deliverance.
Right. So if you guys remember way back when, late 70s when Deliverance come out? 1980, somewhere in there?
Yeah. Early 80s.
He was a banjo player on there. And I was trying to see.
Interesting fact.
Go ahead. I thought he was running for political office.
He couldn't even play the banjo. So the music they played was just a playover.
Yeah.
Which I kind of thought was kind of interesting.
Yeah. I can't even get it to pull it up and show his name on there.
Oh, let me see if I can find it real quick.
Let me see. I'm going to the website, but they just got Ron Simmons. So Ron Simmons is still going to be there as far as I know. That hadn't changed. Which I think that's him and Smalls were probably the main two everybody were coming to see.
Billy Redden.
What's his name?
Billy Redden.
Billy Redden. Okay.
Billy Redden, yep. Best known for his role as the backwoods mountain boy in the 1972 film Deliverance.
1972. Okay.
Lonnie, a banjo-playing teenager. Mr. Redden also starred in Tim Burton's Big Fish, which was filmed in Alabama.
That's right, Big Fish.
Redden's first appearance at an event in Alabama, so let's welcome him to the Gadsden Collector Con.
Yep. I don't know if you ever seen Big Fish or not. It's an unusual movie, and ever since we watched it years ago, because it's been a long time, it Nancy thinks about it all the time. She don't know why she can't get that movie out of her head.
Funny.
I'm sorry, that little kid in Deliverance, he was creepy, man.
But, so yeah, we got the Gadsden Collector Con. So here's the deal. Friday, starting at 4 o'clock, from 4 to 10, and I didn't come up with them hours. 4 to 10.
Yeah, with John.
What'd you say, Nick? Is it 4 to 9? Okay. Maybe I think it may have been, that's an old flyer, so I think it's 4 to 9.
So they changed it.
So anyway, thank goodness, because it's going to be, not going to be much sleep for the people working it.
No, not at all.
But
the new flyer does say 4 to 9.
But yeah, 4 to 9. If you buy the 2-day pass, you'll get a lanyard, a collectible Gadsden Con lanyard. If you only buy the Friday night entry, it's still going to be VIP. But if you just buy just for the one night, and that's all you plan on coming, you will just get a band for that night. and then I believe they'll have a different color band for Saturday. For VIPs that only do Saturday, and for regular entry on Saturday. So if you want the special limited edition collector's badge, you got to go both nights. You got or both days. So, but hey, it's only what, $10, $15? I can't remember which.
I don't know what that is.
I can't. Hold on, let me turn my air off here. I can't hear Nancy. Nancy's giving me information, but I can't hear. $15 Friday night, and it's $15 Saturday morning for the first hour, or is it 10?
It's 10. That's what it was
10.
last year.
Okay, I don't know. She's gonna be the one taking up the money, so I ain't got.
I'm sure it was 10.
I'll probably be putting bands on people, so I don't have to know how much they pay. But anyway, so yeah, we got that coming up. Looking for the first 2-day show. So this will be the first time they're trying out the 2-day show. I can't remember the dates, but October. You remember the dates for the October one, Nancy? October the 24th. That's a 1-day. So October the 24th will be the Halloween con that Wolf's Den's going to be putting on a Saturday. It's a 1-day show, and then
now is it going to be at the same place?
It's going, yes, right. It's going to be at the venue. It is going to be at the venue. So, then of course, I don't know if they've actually got the date saved yet for the January. If it'll be January or early February, but anyway, of course, we'll be having another one, and depending on how well this one goes with 2 days, which I suspect it probably will go well. So I suspect we'll probably be getting a 2-day one. Going forward on the January and the July shows. So, and we'll just have to see about the Halloween con, how big it is. I think he is still trying to get maybe Thomas Gurry Small to come out for the Halloween con, and John Abrams, maybe he's trying to get him to come out then too. I don't know what happened that they had to cancel, but I think Smalls, he had a conflict in his schedule or something. That's why he had to cancel. So anyway, it happens, and I'm surprised it took this long, honestly. I mean, this is the first time they've actually had any cancellations, and this is what, the 5th. This is January, February. Yeah, this is the 5th show, so pretty good. Pretty good track record there on celebrity. So you're gonna have it happen from time to time. Things are just gonna happen, and they're not gonna be able to make it. And so that's why, if you get the opportunity to go to a con to meet somebody you want to meet, take it, because you never know. And you never know if they'll ever you ever get the chance again. So, and that's something I've started learning, or I learned a while back, because they had Morgan Lofton was going to be at FarleyCon 2 years ago now. And,
last year I think it was.
Was it last year? I don't know.
Think
Time
so.
goes by, I can't keep up. But anyway,
I think it was last year. She passed.
She had to cancel, and then she ended up passing. So that opportunity is gone. And she was at some of the Joe cons that I went to over back before COVID. But back then, I was more about going to the con for the toys, and not really, not really concerned about the celebrity guest. And I guess I've had a change of heart last couple of years, and I'm really starting to see that these people are not going to live forever. And and even if they're young, I'll probably get another opportunity. You don't know what will happen tomorrow. So I mean, if there's somebody you want to see, go see them. That's what I'm trying to say, I guess. Don't pass up an opportunity if you can. And So that being said,
I get these cancellations, and stuff, but you just call it what it is. You got to pay more money to go someplace else. Because if you schedule something like this, it's penciled in already.
Yeah. And
something else got put in front of it.
I think with Smalls, he had he was filming something, and they changed the dates that they were going to be filming.
Mm-hmm.
Was that Smalls? I believe it was.
Yeah.
And because he was in there right up until last week.
Yeah.
First last week, I think it was. Now I don't know about John Abrams. I don't know what his deal was. But I know, active celebrities that are still active and things. That's the one thing that they can't always predict is changes to their filming schedules and things like that. So you never know. But yeah, I'm sure a lot of times maybe they do get, or they may. I think their agents may double book in case something cancels out. They got a backup, and then they go with whichever one's the more
pays them more money.
When it comes down to it. So
let's call it what it is. Yeah, more money.
More money. But I don't know. I think with, of course, I guess we're getting off track here a little bit, but I think with the overshadowing of this AI technology coming, and we already can see that they, these two guys already proved with that one preview they put out at the con last year. I can't remember the name of it now, but it was so real. You didn't know it was AI until, I watched it. I didn't know it was AI until I found out that it was AI. And then after I watched it a second time, there was one part I could tell it was kind of AI. But with that, and they was talking about being able to make that movie for $500,000, the whole movie, using AI, using computers at their home. They used computers at their own home. It wasn't no big, studio computer or anything like that.
Yeah.
So I think with this coming up, I think we're going to start seeing a lot more. They may pay actors and actresses for their likeness and their voice, or maybe they give them royalties off of anything. But it's probably not going to be near what it was. And so I think we may see them start doing a lot more cons just to get out there and let people know they're still around. And maybe may have to pay the bills with it too. You know what I'm saying?
Possibility.
Well, I think eventually you'll see when AI really does get kicked into hyperdrive that basically that AI will create their own celebrity.
Yeah, and won't even have to be anybody. It can create its own, and then you don't have to pay them nothing. Right. So I don't know. I think the world we're living in is on the verge of changing drastically to something we're no longer going to recognize. Is what I think. That's just a feeling I got. As far as movies and things go,
I think movies will end up basically a cross between AI and virtual reality.
Yeah, it's people are just basically. People are not going to the movie theaters much anymore. They're redoing all the movie theaters, putting in these nice reclining seats and all, trying to encourage people to come. But if you look like the one over here in Gadsden, they redone theirs, put those nice reclining seats and all in, but they probably lost close to 2/3 of their seating capacity because those seats are a lot bigger, take up more room, and they're making it more roomy. Where you
all them seats to do right there is make me want to take a nap.
Yeah. Well,
kick back and recline, and it's snooze time.
Yeah. So automatically, with the new setup of a lot of theaters, you're going to sell less tickets because there's not going to be as many seats. But the thing is, the last couple of movies I've gone to, there's still been empty seats.
Oh,
and I'm talking about going opening weekend to some of the movies, and of course I wasn't expecting a lot with Supergirl because it was already getting bashed pretty good, so I wasn't really expecting a lot with it. But I'm trying to remember what movie it was I seen before that was Master Universe. It, like I said, it did have a pretty good crowd when I went to it, but it still wasn't full. And like I said, it's only about 1/3 of the capacity is what it used to be now that they've remodeled it. So I don't know. I think movie theaters are going to be in serious trouble before long, if not already, because. And wait another month, and you'll watch it on streaming. You watch it on your big screen TV in your house where you surround sound speakers and all that, and not have to. Then if you want to pause it while you go to the bathroom and all that, you don't have to worry about missing anything. So.
Yeah, and you can snooze in your own recliner.
Yeah,
right.
Eat your own snacks and all that. Too.
Exactly. But that's what's fixing to kill the movie theaters.
Yeah,
it's streaming service.
That's what. See, they've gone over here at Gaston's, and I think also at the one up in Iberville, you get your own drink and popcorn now, so you can get as many refills as you want to.
Right.
They're trying to make it, to get people to come out, and they're having to do things to try to draw them in, but I don't think it's really working that well. And I don't know. We'll see. But what other cons we got to talk about? Rocket City, September the 12th through the 13th at the JC building in Huntsville. And I didn't get to go last year. I think I went year before last. It was a pretty good little show.
It's pretty good.
And it's more, I don't think they have celebrities or guests or anything.
No, that's what I'm saying. Good news is they ain't had no celebrities cancel.
Yeah. So it's just, it's strictly toys and comics there. So,
yeah. And it's a good one, too.
Yeah.
Both of these shows, we have a lot of our guys go and set up at.
Yeah.
I've been to this one several times. It's a really good show to go to. It's not as big as most, but it's usually got a lot of good vintage stuff. Things you're looking for.
Yeah.
Really good mix of toys and comics also.
And this is their fifth annual.
Yes. Yeah.
For this. Now the one in the spring, it's how many years have they been doing it?
The Huntsville Comic-Con pop thing?
Yeah, the pop culture.
I don't know, it's been a while.
Is it? It's not been going that long though, has it? It's probably did it start after COVID or did they have it before COVID?
I think it was before COVID they started it. And of course during COVID it was over with.
Yeah.
They didn't have it, so
COVID's sort of like our Battle of Yavin. That's how people gauge time now. In Star Wars, it's always did it happen before or after the Battle at Yavin? So now it's like, was it before or after COVID? But anyway, all right. What other ones we got? Joe Nuga. Oh, so are they calling it Joe Nuga now?
It's BarleyCon, but it's just Joe Nuga.
Okay, I guess because if you're a fan of the cartoon, the G.I. Joe cartoon, and unfortunately, I'm probably not going to be able to make it to it, but if you're a fan of the cartoon, you probably want to go to this show because it's all the remaining voice actors that haven't passed that worked on the G.I. Joe cartoon. I believe pretty much all of them are going to be there, or most all of them.
There's quite a few.
I would definitely, unless.
Is that Dan Severn?
Yeah. He's going to be there.
Oh.
I can see now you got Zartan, Storm Shadow, Mindbender, Scarlet, Quick Kick, Lady J, Shipwreck.
I know BJ Ward is Scarlet. I'm trying to think of the other one's name. I can't remember any of them's name. My mind's going blank. But I know, I know Dave got to talk to a few of them last year. Is Sarge going to be at it this year? He's not going to be there, is he?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, yeah, I don't see him on there, but yeah, that was a good opportunity last year. I missed last year too. It's just, and she's got this thing about buying groceries, and so I ain't got to go the last couple of years.
Yeah, we know how that goes.
So got to pick and choose, I guess. But anyway, all right. What other ones we got?
That's all for right now.
That's it. So
that's it.
What about MercCon in Coleman?
What?
Or the toy swap we done last year? We're gonna do it again this year?
We're talking about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
They got Joe Fest in September also.
Yeah.
Or not Joe Fest, Joe Lanta.
Joe Lanta.
Yeah.
And Dragon Con coming up in September too.
Yeah.
That's one of these days. I say every year I'm gonna go to Dragon Con. I ain't made it yet, but
Dragon Con looks like torture to me. There's too many people. There's too much going on. It's spread out all over the downtown area. Nah, I've watched a couple of videos and I said, "Oh, I'm glad I haven't done Dragon Con." No.
Yeah.
It's actually second to San Diego now. It's bypassing.
I went there one time and it was it's not for me. It's just too many people there.
And look, if you go to Dragon Con and you have fun, that is awesome. I am happy for you, but not for me. Toylantas is about as big as I want to go to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even like going to Atlanta, period, to be honest with you.
Me neither. Especially not downtown Atlanta.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, I think San Diego generally has around 100,000 attendees, and Dragon Con's around 80,000.
That's this weekend too.
Yeah, San Diego is this weekend.
Yep.
A lot of speculation there on things to come.
Well, I think we're going to see some shakeups happening.
Yeah. But
well, I unfortunately watched Viper Island and their predictions. It's official. I'm off the wagon. I'm back drinking again.
If you had to sit through 10 minutes of Viper's Island, I can see why you'd be back drinking. I didn't know anybody even still watched his show.
I don't know what that is.
I do for laughs. According to him, we're getting a William Perry figure.
Yeah. Oh man! But anyway,
tell that to his family.
Let's see what else we got. Lost my list. Hold on. All right, so looks like we're Adam's next. Okay.
Hey.
Right. So what you got for us, Adam?
Okay. I have a couple of things. I'd like to showcase my most recent pickup. That is still my most exciting pickup, which is the Bird. Big Bird, awesome figure, highly recommended. For those of you who haven't watched my my social medias, I have a whole Sesame Street, and Big Bird is quite the presence on the Sesame Street. And
hey, this is a family show. Quit flipping the bird.
Waka waka waka. All right. And so this is my most recent pickup. I'm loving the NECA. I'm Comic-Con. I'm hoping to see a bunch of Sesame Street and Muppets and all of that kind of stuff. So this thing is absolutely amazing. It is pricey. It's like $59, $60. But it is. You might not be able to kill a man with this Big Bird, but you will. It's a deterrent. Definitely a deterrent. Surprisingly articulated. My only complaint are his ankles. His ankles don't have a lot of range, and because of his awkward shape, it makes it hard to have him stand. You have to fuss with him a little bit, but it's NECA. What do you want?
What is it, about 7 inches tall, 7 or 8 inches?
No, he's like 10 inches tall. I mean, this is McFarlane Batman.
Oh gosh, yeah, he is huge.
Good not.
Yeah, he's big.
Yeah, he's definitely a big bird.
Yeah.
Well, I can see this. I can see the $60 price tag.
Yeah, and I mean it's the sculpt and the paint, and I mean, again, it's NECA. He's not super. You're not going to have him Spider-Man poses and everything, but I mean, he's, he's got a lot of areas that he moves and everything. So I mean, and if you look at this and you don't hear hi, I mean, come on, this is just excellent. That's absolutely wonderful, and he comes with Radar, the teddy bear.
Cool.
It's great. So I just wanted to, y'all always plug your most recent buy. So I wanted to plug mine. And so there you go. Other than that, I've been buying 20-year-old Simpsons figures. So that's happening. But I guess y'all brought me on here because of Gadsden Collector Con, which is, as we've said, this coming weekend. It's going to be a lot of fun. I believe this is the 5th iteration of the show, and I have been at all of them. The show has gotten progressively better and better. Bigger, more people, guests, cancellations, and all that kind of stuff. So I set up at the shows. For those people who don't know, I make dioramas, and so I'm here plugging my goods. And so I've got a couple to show off. Basically, when I make dioramas, I work in 3 basic sizes. I have what I consider an individualized diorama, where it is designed to just hold 1, maybe 2 figures. Nice display, give you something to set up on there, take a couple pictures maybe, or just have it on your shelf and go, oh yeah, that looks good. And so this is my individual diorama. It is 8 by 8. They're usually about 10 inches tall, give or take. But I work in a couple of different styles. This one is called, I call this one like a temple ruin. I really want that Laura Croft figure to pose her in here. I have a couple pictures where I did Indiana Jones on here. It makes me happy. And so that's my basic size. That's the smallest size that I make. These I sell these for $40 a piece. Pretty fun, pretty awesome. For people who want to have a bigger display or want to do more pictures, this is the next size up. This is what I call a medium or a double diorama. This is in a tavern style, so it's supposed to look like a folky tavern type of place. And this is 16 by 8 by roughly 10, 11 inches or so. And so you can fit, I don't know, comfortably 6 or 7 figures in there. But people who like to do photography, they like to use this size because you can get different angles. You can do different stuff set up on there. You know, it's all made out of insulation foam. The windows are plastic that I alter and I change. And then the bottom is an MDF, like a particle board. The last one, this is new. This took a lightning struck my brain. So at the beginning of this summer, our air fryer went out. So, you know, how else are you going to cook chicken nuggets for the kids? So we had to buy a new air fryer. And normally, you know, I don't like to spend money on stuff like that anyhow, because that means less fig money. But exactly. When I was unpacking it, I looked at some of the foam that they had packed in the air fryer in. And I looked at it and I said, well, that gave me an idea. And so with that, I have created my first Star Wars diorama. And so this is my loose take. Lucas isn't going to sue me or anything, but this is my Tatooine style diorama. This is the actual foam from the air fryer, which like I cut it and I altered it and everything. So there is creativity involved, but this is my, what I call my DTOF size dioramas. And so they're roughly 14 inches wide by 12 inches deep by about 14 inches tall. Basically in a DTOF shelf, you'll have about 1/4 of an inch on either side, and then about 3/4 of an inch up top in case you have like any lighting or anything like that. And so this was me having fun. This was me playing. And I'm actually really pleased with how it came out. I think it looks pretty, you know, it's not perfect, but I think it came out pretty good. Definitely to me reads as Star Wars. And so these I sell for $100 a piece, and I will have, I think, 10 of them at the con. Different styles, different varieties. I have castles, I have rooftops, I have alleyways, I have all that kind of stuff. And yeah, so if you want to come by and see dioramas, feel free. If you want to come by and buy a diorama, I'd appreciate it. Yeah, I guess that's kind of what I have, other than the picture that I sent Shane, which will be a discussion, I would assume.
Yeah, Adam does some great work, y'all. I mean, really, probably one of the best in Alabama. My opinion. I will say that.
Well, thank you.
We've all seen it with his work, and it's great.
And I don't like to, that's not true. I do like to brag, but
I mean, I would. I sure would.
Really like. I've gone back because I've been doing them for shows for like, this is going on 3 years now. Like in the spring, it will be my 3rd Toylanta, and Toylanta is like my Super Bowl for me. And so going back and looking at like my first stuff compared to this most recent stuff, it's crazy how much things have changed, and almost like how much faster I turn out the work and how much more detail and stuff is in it. It's you know, it's almost like when you do something over and over, you get better at it. It's crazy. Yeah. But yeah, they're really great. And like anyone who buys one from me, you post pictures, tag me in it and stuff like that. I love seeing what people do with them. It always makes me happy. And that's what's important, making me happy.
Yeah.
So that's what I got.
BamaFrede on Instagram.
That's me. Yep.
Are you on TikTok also?
No TikTok. My wife keeps telling me to get on TikTok. I've had my kids want me to get on YouTube. They think I'm famous whenever they see me on YouTube.
Yeah.
And that's, you know, I get a kick out of that. But no YouTube for me. I just can't imagine it would be interesting for people to watch me sit there and scrape foam with an X-Acto knife for a couple hours.
And see, I've been thinking about that foam out of like appliances and lights, fixtures and whatnot, because I run across a lot of that stuff.
Well, and it's
my line of work.
The texture on it, like I was worried that the texture on it was gonna stand out. And like I mean, I can only get it so close. But like you can definitely tell what it is. So like you wouldn't want to use it for like stone or anything like that, but there's applications for it for sure. So now, but the problem is I only have this one section of it in this shape. So if it's really popular, I can't just make more. That's okay, because now I'm going to be scoping. I'm going to be like dumpster diving for styrofoam and stuff.
25 air fryers in Adam's house.
Yeah. What was that? Air fryer break? Whoa. We got to go get a new one.
Adam slamming it on the ground.
What kind of killed the whole novice a guy doing it around here? Lowe's used to sell that foam core board. If it was broke, they'd give it to you. But now they figure everybody's buying it that. When they get a broke piece, they quarter it up, throw the broke piece away, and they sell it to you.
I mean, normally I go in there and I go to Home Depot and I buy the pink sheets of it. And I think it's $30 or somewhere around $30 for a 4-foot by 8-foot section of foam. And I cut that up, and depending on how big I'm working, I can make a bunch of styrofoam or bunch of dioramas out of that, depending on what exactly I'm trying to do. So like the cost invested into them is not super high. Now when I like I have rooftops where I add gargoyles and stuff like that, and I have PVC pipe and stuff to make things look like sewers, and so there's extra cost, and then the footing costs more than the actual foam anyhow. But like people, I don't know, maybe I work differently or faster than other people, but like people, I bet you spent hours building that. No, not really. No, it's I've got it down to a system now. I watch YouTube, I watch movies, and I just carve.
Yeah, getting a system down is what it takes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like with anything else. You get a system down, you can blow through it.
Yep. And I mean, after the kids go to bed, I come downstairs and, watch something that I actually want to watch instead of Blippi, and carve for, 2 hours, and then do that a couple nights a week. And then at the end of the week, I paint them all. So it's fun. It's a hobby.
Yeah. It's a good one to have.
I enjoy it. I really do. And I really do like seeing what other people do with them and stuff. It's like I've got a couple of friends, customers from the group that they'll post pictures, and I love seeing what people do with them. It's a lot of fun. And I like seeing people just enjoy them too. So even if you're not a photographer or anything, you just set it on your shelf and put stuff on it. I still like stuff.
I've made one myself, a cabin style diorama. It's
behind you on the blue screen.
Yeah, if you can see it there. I made that myself and made it fit into that shelf. And I'm a blueprint guy. I like to draw mine out before I start on it. I don't know why, I just do. I've got a castle that I've drawn out now for my Mythic Legion stuff, and I've just not had the time to work on it.
No, when I was in art school, I got told that I draw like blueprints. I don't draw like with shading and stuff. I draw very schematically. The line goes here, comes down here. Weight is going to be here. This is how that's just how my brain works.
Working in construction, I'm a numbers person. The inches matter to me, So I mean, that's how I am. I've got everything measured out and where I want to put it and all kinds of stuff. It's just how I work, I guess. It's fantastic work. I mean, you do great work. And then we got Brian Coward in there too. He's really good too. Like I said, I probably said it a million times. We got probably the best 2 dial guys in Alabama.
Well, thank you. It was really cool. I went to Joe Fest at the beginning of the summer as an attendee, and walking through, I had people asking me where my booth was, and I was like, "Oh, look at that!
Yeah.
I got a following."
That's cool.
So that was awesome.
That's the thing about these cons. It's a lot of the same people go to them, so everybody kind of gets to know everybody and become good friends, and everybody's.
Well, and going back to Gadsden and it getting bigger and bigger, there are going to be people at Gadsden from the Atlanta area because, I know Wolf and them have gone to Toylanta and Joe Lanta, and they've plugged it and stuff like that there. And so vendors, I had people asking me, okay, so I'm doing, you do the Gadsden show, right? And I'm like, well, what's it like? And I'm like, well, it's a collectible show, so it's not just toys. It's not like Toylanta. I said, but there's room for toys to grow in attendance there. And so, I mean, last show, Ginger Kid came. They're great. They did really well. Next time they come to the con, and you can see Mr. Hoopers. And so this time, Second Chance Toys, if anyone they're going to be there this time. Sasquatch from Birmingham's going to be there. And I mean, the Gadsden, this little con is it's getting big. And I mean, it's spreading out. People are starting to take note. So, and one of the things everyone brags about is it's not expensive to get in, and there's free parking.
Exactly.
And so, because I mean, really, you go to any of those places, like Joe Fest, it was, I think, $30 to get in, and then $20 to park.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's $50, and that's just me.
Yeah.
And that's nothing against Joe Fest or anything like that. Please don't tell them that I'm. But it's just when you're bringing, I don't want to bring my 2 kids and have to pay $30 for them to get in. Yeah.
Exactly.
And that's something you brought up that a lot of people hadn't thought about. Not just is it $10 for VIP and $5 for regular, but like you said, it's free parking. I mean, the one I went to last weekend, it cost me $26 to park.
Yeah, I had at Joe Fest. I parked in a parking deck, and it was like $7 an hour for at least 4 hours, and after that was your max or whatever it was. So it's about $20, $26, something like that to park. And I mean, we want to complain about they raised the price $2 on an action figure. I'm paying an action figure to park.
Exactly.
Yeah, but pretty much it's $50. That's a deluxe action figure.
Not just a deluxe. I'm buying World of Springfield figures. That's about 10 figures.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's what I've got. Unless we can bring up the unfortunate picture. Okay, so I went hunting this past week, and I went to a couple of targets, and this was the target in Fultondale. This is up 65. I think it's Fultondale. It's either Fultondale or Gardendale. I get really, really weird on which one's which. Anyhow, this is the target up there, and so this was the collector spot. And so apparently, what you've heard people talk about on here, and the dreaded naysayer that collectible spot's gone. And so I'm not exactly sure how this is going to look once it gets stocked, but clearly Pokemon trading cards are more important or more sought after than our precious action figures. And this is I went to all but the 281 in Birmingham when I was out hunting, because I wanted to see the Fortnite turtles. I didn't see the Fortnite turtles. But this had me kind of like I literally sat there staring at it for a minute. I was like, whoa, what? What is this? Where are the figures? And so bad news, fellas. It seems like the Seems like the gig's up.
It's shiny.
That thing's is 3 times the size of our target collector spot.
Well,
Ain't
like,
no doubt.
but we over the last year and a half, 2 years, everyone's been talking about it. Looks like the collector spot's getting phased out. It looks like it's getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Trustville, when they first started doing NECA and stuff over in Trustville, it was like the whole front of the store.
Yeah.
And now Trustville's collectible spot is barely one of these little panels right there. Yeah. And it has actually they just recently stocked it, but it has usually like 3 figures on it, and that's it. A bunch of fuckers buying those.
That's the way it is up here in our area, up here in North Alabama. Yeah. You might see a stray at Walmart every once in a while, but as far as running across the NECA figures, they're hard to run across up here.
Well, and I'm telling you, I don't know what they did with the stock. I'm sure they moved it somewhere in the back, and they're going to put it out here because it's entertainment drops or whatever. But there wasn't a single collectible figure out there. There was one shelf opposite of that had clearance pops on it, and that was it. There was no NECA in that store. There was nothing right now.
Yeah. Our little collector spot about from the right there to where it says entertainment drop.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's it. And it used to be as big, if not bigger, than what you see there now.
That's how Trustville used to be.
It's crazy.
And so better. The end is nigh, fellas. The end is nigh.
It's coming.
Yep.
Anyhow, I just wanted to share the bad news.
Yeah.
Come on out to Gadsden CollectorCon.
Yeah.
That'd be the only place you can find toys.
Might be.
I reckon Funko is pretty much defunct now.
Yeah, but people have been saying that for 6 years. I think Funko's a cockroach.
They are the only company I know can lose 20+ million a year and still keep going.
And they keep getting new IP too.
They do.
I don't get it.
Well, I understand there's a landfill out in Arizona filled with nothing but Star Wars figures and Disney stuff.
Star Wars figures and E.T. Ataris. Thank you.
That's a different landfill.
No. You want the landfill next door. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, the new one next door. Yeah.
All right. Crazy. Corey, what you got?
Well, I forgot on my itinerary. We'll start off with some of the stuff I picked up. My slaughter guys, they finally showed up. Horse and Red Dog. I heard a story, and I don't know how much is true. Supposedly, Slaughter himself had some input on these guys, and they're based off Jimmy Snuka and Iron Sheik. I don't see it. But that's neither here nor there. Shane, what we're going to go to next? What's cluttering the shelf or the Valiverse stuff? This is cluttering the shelf. Everybody's got Build-A-Figures. This is my honorable mention for my best Build-A-Figure on the shelf. This is the Marvel Legends. I can't remember his name. It's the Saber-Tooth Tiger from Zabu. Yeah, that's it. That's my honorable mention for mine. Everybody's got Build-A-Figures and Build-A-Figure parts these days. What's the next one?
That Saber-Tooth Tiger is awesome.
Oh, he is. I mean, what gets me, what spurred all this, there's a company out of Japan making $75 crocodiles, and they don't look nearly as good as some of the stuff Cropmaster had.
Yeah.
So that's my kind of throw him up there. I plan on doing one of all the animals here soon. All right, let's go to the next one. I'll show you. This is my number 2. Well, we lost 3. This is my number 2.
Let's get that line.
Okay, that's Venom Build-A-Figure. He's not a re-release because I look at here lately, Marvel, they're just doing away with Build-A-Figures. We'll just re-release down the line.
Yeah.
So I think Build-A-Figures is about dead. And what's the next one there?
No, they're making too much money by selling them and then turn around and re-releasing them and getting you to buy them again.
I know it.
So.
Exactly.
This is can't remember his name either. But they what's that?
That's Grizzly.
He had a name. I can't remember his name. But anyway,
that's Grizzly. That's his name. That's the
Grizzly?
one Spider-Man, right?
Grizzly Adams.
No, that's Ursa Major.
Oh, okay.
But they use the same body. But this is the Build-A-Figure. Well, and again, see, they re-released him a Grizzly. They released the Grizzly with his alternate head where you can make this in a different color. I always like bears, and he's awesome looking. Like I said, they just get away from these great figures, and I got them cluttered on shelves left and right. What's the next one there, son? Now, I cheated on this one. This is the Apocalypse Build-A-Figure wave. And I couldn't ever get the head because that was the one with Guardian. So I actually ordered a head for him. I ain't gonna lie. But I think that's probably my number one Build-A-Figure as far as rarity goes. And like I said, they just get away from these great Build-A-Figures, and I understand why it's cheaper to sell them as a deluxe figure. But there was like 2 or 3 figures in these Build-A-Figure ways I didn't want, but you had to buy them anyway.
That's how they make their money, man.
Yeah.
And I think that is the last Build-A-Figure that Wolverine actually had a Build-A-Figure piece.
I think like I said, I think the Build-A-Figure is going to stay around because they make 6-7 figures, and they do. I think they do listen to the fans, and they try to make some. But the thing is, fans want unusual characters, and so they make them. And in order to make sure they sell them, they put the Build-A-Figure piece in there, and then you have to buy them if you're going to build a figure.
Well, today got a released Target exclusive Onslaught. It was a Build-A-Figure.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And that's a retro card.
Yeah, but they also use it to make unusual figures too. So, they'll build a figure with the intention of reusing the body or reusing the hands or whatever down the road.
Yeah,
like the new in box, or as I call it, Fat Colossus. I mean, I just get solid.
It's all business, man. You got to make money. That's what they're all about.
And they know people aren't going to wait a year to 2 years to get it released again. They want it now. That's the whole thing about this generation. It's now. They want everything now.
Well, so I'm gonna pick up. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up the Onslaught Build-A-Figures. Only one I ever got out was a Captain America. So,
well, in that vein, I need NECA to make some more Muppets. Let's go.
Well, that's one thing about NECA here lately. They've been re-releasing stuff.
Yeah. They've been dumping stuff in Ross too.
Exactly.
That's
a lot of stuff.
Like I need one gargoyle to finish my set there. I think I can't remember, it's the smaller one. I need him, and I've seen him several times, and I passed him because I couldn't find the other ones. Well, Ross finished out a quarter of my set, so.
Wolfden had one of them for a while.
I mean, new or used, I take either one. The next one I reckon we're going to get into is what's Valaverse up to these days. This is the 1944 line he's doing. This right here is some of the stuff they had at one of his cons or whatever was going on. That's his Airborne Gear Pack. Looks like you got the M1 Grand there. They're going with some pretty good representation for the weapons. So, I mean, if you like military stuff, this is what's going down with him. And I understand he's actually going to make a accurate badged accurate badged Axis Forces wave too with this 1944. So read into that what you want to. And we got here's the paratrooper. Now I think he said these are going to be price range $24.99. Now he's not going up on none of his stuff. And it comes a little base. And here's the D-Day pack, which you got a looks like a what kind of gun? Mini 14, and got 1911 and some shovels and some some helmets there with that. And we got German infantry trooper. I guess he is come out with that, but you can't really see no Allied or Axis badging on him because you can't see the sides of it. So looks like he's got a what they would call a grease gun and a Luger. This is the weapons pack. We got a Browning. We got a 410, the grease gun. If you played Call of Duty World War II, pretty much every gun there.
Looks like he's got Hans Blaster down at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing I like about Valorverse, their guns are, in my opinion, they're better quality than Gridiron Studios, and they're cheaper. There's the Army Ranger, and supposedly each of these little bitty pieces of stuff you get there interlock the bases to build. You can build out a floor diorama, supposedly. So it looks like he's got a Tommy gun with his 1911. So he's looking pretty good. And he's got the okay. Here's some of the extra stuff that they had. This is gonna be your
mortar set,
fortifications, mortar set, and all individual pieces. But they didn't have these painted. It don't look like. Now I think they said that thing right there is also gonna be like $24. Looks like he's trying to hit that $25 price range with these things. That was one thing he pushed forward, that he wasn't going up like Hasbro.
Those actually look really good, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah. He said the sandbags would be painted and shaded and everything else. And that was just a prototype stuff there. Which it looks pretty good, I think, anyway. What's the next one there, son? Well, he didn't have a price for this, and I don't know if I would be getting this or not, because that kind of does take up some shelf space. But he did say where the hitch and everything will hook up to G.I. Joe classified vehicles. So you can pull this around with your Cobra tanks and all that good stuff. But he didn't have a price on that.
Yeah, they are 6-inch scale, right, Corey?
Yes, 1/12. Yes, sir. Pretty much everything he does is 1/12. So, I mean, I would say probably anywhere between $65, $70 for this thing. That's my opinion. But he didn't give nothing. What's the next one here on this thing? Oh, okay. We got. Now he did say these was $49.99. You can buy 2 packs, which I think is cool because you get 2 Axis, you get 2 Allies too. I don't know if I had any pictures of the Allies, but that stuff looks like maybe one of each. Maybe a German and a okay.
No.
So I mean, his price is good. The quality on him is good. I've got some of his Valorverse figures. They're pretty much on the same buck bodies as Action Force guys. The next one, I think that's probably okay. That's all the 44. Well, since Hasbro had Lara Croft, it looks like he's getting Sam Fisher, and he said these gonna be $34.95. But that's all they show. But he claims he's gonna be tricked out with all his gear and stuff.
I don't know. He's that other one. I don't remember what company it was, but I've been seeing pictures of it that just kind of dropped. That thing looks sick. He's got that's a high bar to beat. Yeah,
but you also got to look at. I know which one you're talking about. It's a company out of Japan. It's almost $89.99 too.
I understand, but it's a one and done because I don't need any other figures to go with him either. I can just have him propped up sniping.
I reckon that was his answer. Their answer to Lara Croft. Now he didn't give he says 2026 on the thing here, but the interview he gave, he didn't give no timeline for this. So if you ever played the Splinter Cell game, you know what you're getting involved in. So
that
the next one, I think,
pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I liked about him too. And he's got everything's accurate to the game. And the next one, these are called extras. These are priced for $19.99, but you could buy. I mean, he created these guys for people who do customs, because everything is interchangeable. You can change the torsos, arms, heads,
Are these
lower
the
torso.
ones that people have accused him of stealing from Shartimus?
I believe so.
Okay.
They're comparing them to the Manimals or whatever Shartimus done. I don't think so.
That he tried to do as a Kickstarter or whatever.
Yeah, because there's no animal heads. They're just guys. I mean,
just civilians.
Background guys for $20. I mean, for a buck body, decent buck body, that's not bad until you have to wait for something to come out on clearance. I mean, but he does have a special package. You can buy all the torsos of head pack, hands pack, legs pack for like $149. You get everything basically to make one guy with extra stuff. I mean, one of each guy. Say there's the torso pack. You can buy 3 torsos for $19.99. Comes with hands and torso. And I think the next was the lower legs. With that, now that's supposed to be a street diorama piece, and all them linked together. That's just a corner piece. So there's your legs pack. It's just a ball hinge. They just snap together. That's what I like about Balaverse. They're the most easy kit bash figures out there. There's your head pack. So you got multiple heads and all kinds of. I like some of those heads, especially the one on the bottom right-hand corner. And on the top left-hand corner is pretty good. Like I said, all his heads look pretty good. And I think that's maybe one more picture. I don't know.
No, that's it.
Well, there was another picture where you got everything like $149.99, and he threw some weapons in there too. So, for people who customize and like to just mess around like me, I think it's a good deal. I mean, y'all in the comments, y'all tell us what you think. Would y'all be interested in buying some of these extras to fill out your background of some of your dioramas and stuff? Now, he did say in the interview that he was going to do some women later on, too, and some children.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah. But if you need a buck body, $20, that's not a bad deal. And you get a little crowbar or hammer with him. You get a little display piece. You get multiple hands and stuff for $20. It's not a bad deal. I think the way he's trying to do his, since everybody's went up, because when he started out, he was at $34.99. He's actually come down to what he calls his regular Action Force figures. They're $29 now. And he has plans going down lower than that to $24. He's trying to hit that $25 price range. Now, he does have some deluxe figures in the $34.95 range. And, they scale well with G.I. Joe. I got some. I bought the first 2 Sergeant Slaughters he had because I didn't think we'd ever get one, because at that time they were screaming he was exclusive to Balaverse. And after I bought the second one, lo and behold, Sergeant Slaughter's coming. So I basically used them for customs. So, I mean, they do great work. So, if anybody wants to see how any of them compares to the Joe's, Marvel, let me know. I'll put some comparison shots up on Facebook. That's pretty much all I got to rant about this week.
Trying to check the comments here. I don't know why they don't show up on mine. I guess because I'm on the iPad. But I have to actually press a button to see them.
Usually I wouldn't push none of the Balaverse stuff. Buy it at your leisure. But the extra stuff for $20, you can't beat that. I mean, because considering here, well, I don't know how it is in everybody's area, but around here right now, it's hard to find some discount Joes on the shelf for buck bodies.
It's hard to find Joes, period.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Now if you need head sculpts, go to your Ollie's. There's plenty of Star Wars Black Series for $4.99. You can get head sculpts from.
Yep.
No, speaking of $20 figures, I did get these for $20 at Target, and apparently several Targets around the country are listing these for $39.99. And
yeah, I'm fixing to say.
I wanted the Luna Snow, but I didn't really want the Spider-Man because I don't do the games. But she started out in the Rivals game, and they actually added
I'm
her
sorry,
to the
you say
comic.
you got them for $20 for the pair?
Well, $40. They'd been $20.
Okay, $20 a piece.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, it was $39.99. And
I got you.
Hasbro's website's got $59.99. So
I'm fixing to say.
goofed or what, but I grabbed the set because, like I said, I mainly wanted her, but after seeing it, this Spider-Man's actually pretty cool. And I don't know nothing about the game, but I really like this Spider-Man. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I said, what the heck? I mean, for $20, I'll get it. Because I was going to wait and just pick her up off eBay by herself. You know,
that's what I was going to do. I don't know nothing about the game either, but I wanted her, but I wasn't paying those $60.
Yeah.
But I'd pay $49 or $39. Yeah.
Yeah, and she did come with and they done a really good job on her face sculpt. I don't know if you can really see that.
Yeah.
But they done a good job on both of them. This one, she's kind of winking and smiling. Try to get over her.
She better stop that winking.
Yeah.
But
well, John, what do you think about them? What do you think about them doing Jeff the Land shot like that?
Yeah.
He's like a big statue, and I freaking Blockies is coming out with their own. It's way better, about the same size, like a quarter of the cost.
But yeah, like I said, I don't fool with the MCU stuff anymore and the video games and all that. But they pretty much brought her into the comic. She started out in the video game. They brought her into the comic, and she looks just like she does in the video game. So I said, well, I want to get one, because I do the comic versions. So, but yeah, I mean, they come with, both of them come with an extra set of hands. I hadn't popped them out there yet. She did come with an extra head, and then she come with this thing, and I can't figure out what you do with it because it's got a little thing right there. I don't know if you can see it. See that? But it don't fit on her wrist, so I don't know where the heck you're supposed to put it at.
Can you clip it on her leg behind her?
I think it's supposed to clip it on her ankle.
There's nothing behind her. Well,
no, clip it on her leg so it's behind her.
Yeah.
Can't even see the thing after it blends. What blends in good?
How to tell you're too old to buy these toys?
Yeah, for sure.
I can't even see it.
No, it's too small to fit on her ankle too. So I don't know. I don't know what the purpose is. I saw these little things like this little thing right here on her wrist, but it's too small to fit on it. That right there won't hold. So I don't know. I don't know what the deal is, but I guess it looks pretty. I don't know. Maybe I didn't look in the box. I don't know.
Is that her superpower? She makes ice.
Yeah, she's like a female Iceman from what I gather. Except she don't turn into ice like he does. She just produces ice or snowflakes or frost or something. I don't know.
Well, that's not
so.
cool.
Basically, she's a typical woman, cold as ice. I got you.
Yeah, cold as ice. Yeah. I did pick this guy up at Wolf's Den, and I'm going to tell you, I think this may be my favorite figure for the year. Hold on, I got to fix it right here.
Is it Big Bird?
No, it's not Big Bird.
Big Bird's up there for me.
I said my favorite figure of the year, not yours. So.
Oh, well, I just assume everybody's favorite is Big Bird.
This guy right here. I mean, if you remove this, if you remove the holster, and if his kneecaps were the same color as his pants, this would be identical to the OG Airtight. I mean, the backpack, the gun, the sniffer tool he's got there, everything. I mean, he looks like the OG Airtight. If they would do all the figures like this and make them as close to the original as possible, I don't got a problem with the knee pads and all. I think that kind of gives it a little, breaks up the yellow a little bit, makes it a little better looking figure. And having this on the side, I mean, he's got, got a firearm. You know, the original didn't come with that. Didn't come with it on his side or anything. He just come with the backpack and the hose and the sniffer. But you know, at least now he's got a gun too. If he gets into some trouble and he has to fight his way out. But of course, you can remove the helmet, and it's got his head under there. If I can get it off here. I don't know why they decided to go to, everybody needing to know what to. I get the Joes because on the cartoons you've seen their face a lot, but I still don't understand like Big Bo and some of them others why they're making removable helmets. You know, I thought it was always kind of part of the thing of the bad guys was to their face stay hidden, but apparently not.
Yeah, and they barbecue wrong. They didn't do that for him.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. And they showed Barbecue's face on the cartoon more than him. But no, this is a beautiful figure. I love it. I mean, it's plain and simple, but it's vintage G.I. Joe. I mean, this is about as close to vintage G.I. Joe as you can get. And I love it. I think it's great. I think they did an awesome job on it. And I really wish some of the others, and I'm looking forward to seeing how they do Grand Slam and Flash, because I was really concerned that they were just going to try to take and repaint the pads from like Tripwire or some of the others, which I don't think would look right. But from what I've seen on the renders and all, it looks pretty good. So hopefully they'll do the same for them, and it'll all be good. So, but anyway, I thought that was pretty cool. I did find the Target where I got these at. They also had the Sand Scorpions for $14.07. So they had two left, and I grabbed both of them. I mean, a $45 figure for $15. I'm not going to pass that up. But anyway, yeah. So I thought that. I mean, I love clearance toys. Them's the best kind of all. So yeah, last weekend I got to. Well, we planned on going, and then we decided not to go. We were trying to save some money, and Marshall really wanted to go see Ahmad Best that played Jar Jar Binks, because Jar Jar Binks is his favorite Star Wars character. So we ended up going after all. We went Friday to the Fanboy Expo in Knoxville. Because I mainly wanted to go because Linda Hamilton was going to be there. And I'm like, when will I ever get a chance to meet her again, right? And so
much less get kissed by her.
Yeah. And I'll get to that story in a minute. But I want to go over some of the others first. So
Nancy's will terminate him.
We of course Derek over at Wolf's Den, he had a poster signed by Tyler Labine, yeah, the one that played Dale in Tucker and Dale versus Evil, and of course Alan Tudyk was there. Well, actually, both of them were there, but he had the poster where it was signed by. He'd gotten his signature on it, and so he sent that poster with us. What are you doing, Moose? He's back there. But he sent that poster with us to get Alan Tudyk, because I told him, I said, yeah, we're gonna, he was the second one on our list we wanted to meet while we're there, and 4.5 hours, almost 5 hours of Nancy standing in line. She got up there finally, and we got to see him. We got up there after 2.5 hours because she went ahead and got in line before he even got up to the booth. It was already starting to get pretty good line, and of course me and Marshall went over. I was gonna take him over and go ahead and see if I could get his autograph of Jar Jar Binks and all that. But we got up there, we stood in line. After about 2.5 hours, and it was getting close to, because he had a photo op at 4:00, and then he had another photo op at like 4:30 or something like that, and it was getting real tight. And I told Nancy, I said, we're not gonna make it. I said, we're not gonna make it. And sure enough, there was about 6 people in front of us, and I kind of like the way they done it, because you got the VIP line and then you got the regular line. But to keep it all moving, what they would do, they'd take 2 VIP people and then a regular person, 2 VIP and a regular, to kind of make it move. And the VIP, of course, the line's shorter, so they move quicker anyway. So I kind of like the way they done that. But we got up there and we still just missed him. He had to go to the photo op. So we were there kind of right there face to face with him, because the line kind of swiveled. We went right by there, and he looked right at me and Nancy, and he said, I'm sorry. He said, I got to go. He said, I promise I'll be back. And he grabbed Nancy's hand, shook her hand on the way back. Of course, that done it for her. She was good to go after that. She like, it was worth the wait. You know, he talked to her, got to shake his hand and all that. So, but he was really cool. We waited there. She stayed in line. Well, we pretty much stayed in line for another hour and a half until he come back. And while they were trying to get everything set up and back going, he was standing there, and it's funny because his assistant handed him a card. A psychic come by and left her card for him to call her. He's sitting there looking at it. He literally, like, we were still standing right directly in front of where he was signing at. And he looked over at me and Nancy, and he said, "What should I do? Should I call her or not?" He said, "I don't know what to do, you know." So I thought about it a minute. I told her, I said, "Hey, you must be going to call her, because why else would she give you a card? She'd know if you wasn't, right? Since she's a fortune teller." So, and he said, "You got a point there." So he kind of laughed about it. He was a great guy. He just kidded around and just had fun. People get up there and he do all his different voices and things. These girls come up there and got a picture of he was done the chicken in Moana, the movie Moana. He was the chicken, and so these two little girls got up there with a picture of the chicken, wanting to sign it. And he's sitting there signing. He signed Alan to it, and he said, "I guess I got to sign for the chicken too." And he just scribbled across it and said, like that, and just. And them girls, they just laughed, and it was good. He was a fun guy. He really was really fun. You could tell he wanted to be there. He enjoyed being there. He enjoyed interacting with the fans. So you never know. You never know when you go to meet some of these celebrities how they're going to be or how they're going to act. I think for the most part, if they're going to go to the trouble to come to these shows and all, they're pretty much kind of want to be there. I mean, some of them, maybe doing it for the money. I don't know, but at least when they're coming there, they're going to be friendly. And but you can tell the ones that really, really want to be there. He definitely was one of those people that really want to be there. I went ahead and we got I was going to take, because I didn't have action figure or anything of it, so I was going to take I got Firefly on the series on Blu-ray, and I was going to take that and get him to sign pull the slip cover out, let him sign it, and then maybe later on, try to get Nathan Fillion to sign it, and I run off and forgot it, left it. So I didn't have anything for him to sign, so we just got a picture. Of course, we love Resident Alien. I don't know if y'all watched Resident Alien.
Yes, I love that show.
That's his best show. It is hilarious. I hate they ended it. I read that they ended it because it was just so expensive to make, and because of the CGI and all in it. But it's a great show. I love it. And he said he missed it too. I mean, I told him, I said, "Man, I hated they ended the show." He said, "I know." He said, "I could do anything with that character." He said, "It was a great character to play." We got the picture of him with because then if you watch the show, he loves pizza and he loves pie. The little diner there in town, he's always wanting to go in there and get their pie. So he made it out to Nancy, and I said, "Can you put on there, give me some pie?" Just kind of what you can see he did right there. Said, "Nancy, give me some pie." And he sat there and he said, and he done it in the voice of the alien. He said, "Nancy, give me some pie." And it was hilarious. But it was funny, and he even signed his name, which you can't really make out his name, but it's kind of a scribble. And then he wrote Harry underneath it because that's the character's name on the show. So
I'm surprised Netflix didn't pick that up.
What's that?
I'm surprised Netflix or Hulu or somebody like that didn't pick that show up.
Yeah, well, it started out on Sci-Fi, but I think the last season was on
USA.
USA, yeah.
Yeah.
But they just said it was just too expensive to make. It wasn't getting good ratings because it was a great show.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, I watched it. Yeah.
Yeah, and
I guess I'm surprised what his streaming services didn't pick it up.
Yeah, but he's a really cool guy. I asked him. I said, "When are we going to get Tucker and Dale versus More Evil?" And he laughed. He said, "Hey, that's a good name." He said, "Actually, we were talking about doing Tucker and Dale Goes to Yale." Because of the college kids and all. So, but yeah, he was a fun guy. And if you get a chance to go meet him, go meet him. I mean, he's just a all around fun guy. You can tell he enjoys doing it. I remember him from Suburgatory. I don't know if you remember that TV show Suburgatory. He was the dentist on there, Dr. Noah Warner. And of course, he's in Firefly, and he's been in a lot of movies and things too. But he was really cool. As Marshall and I went to get Jar Jar Binks autograph. I walked by and I hadn't planned on it because, like I said, we were kind of limited on our funds and what we were going to do, so we were trying to save. But I walked by it, and Daphne Zuniga was there, and there was like 2 people at her booth at the time we walked by, and I thought, what the heck, I might as well. So I stopped and got her. Of course, I had to get a Princess Vespa picture. She had different ones, but I said, I got to get Princess Vespa and get her to sign in. She got the umbrella and all that, And we talked for a few minutes about Spaceball too. I said she's definitely going to be in it, and she's excited about it. We talked about it a little bit, and talked about the fact that Mel Brooks is like 100 years old now, and he's still going strong. And I asked her about John Candy, because I loved John Candy back in the day, and that's one of those celebrity deaths that kind of. Because celebrities pass away and all, but when he passed away, it kind of hit me because I really like John Candy. I love watching his movies and all that. It kind of hit me a little bit, when he passed away. And
Robin Williams.
Robin was a good one too.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. And I'd read all kind of stories about how John Candy would, he'd bring in like coffee truck or food truck for the crew and all. Like they were filming someplace. I think it was Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, and they were filming. It was real cold, and it was a tight budget, so the studio didn't have any snacks or any coffee or anything for him. So he brought in a coffee truck and some pastries and stuff. Paid for it out of his own money. And they said he would do stuff like that all the time. And we kind of talked a little bit about it. And she said he was a super awesome guy. She actually told me I had a documentary out about him. I'm gonna have to look it up and find it and watch it. But
I think it's on Amazon. It's I Like Me. It's good. It's got sad parts in it. But yeah, it's good.
But yeah, I mean, he back in the 80s, he was one of the hottest comedians, at the time, and Robin Williams was too, and you're right, Robin Williams did, gosh, I remember watching Mork for Mork and Mork and Mindy and all those too, but that's why like I said, I use too much for these autographs and stuff and all that, but I mean, mainly I do the autographs just because I get them to actually personalize them, and that way it kind of has some meaning to me. Because if I get to meet them, and I may never meet them again, and it's people that, impacted my childhood, my adulthood, or whatever through their movies and things, And so anyway, we did get. I don't know where Marshall. I guess it's in his room. He did get Jar Jar. Ahmad Best is his name. Got his autograph on his. I had a Black Series Jar Jar Binks figure. He was going to take his Jar Jar Binks pop. But I told him, I said, why don't you take the Black Series figure because it's got a lot more room to ride on. And so he took it. So I lost my Jar Jar Binks box figure I had. But that's okay. So anyway, he's got it now, and he's got it autographed. So
yeah, they were everywhere. You can probably get them cheap on Amazon.
Yeah. Then of course over right next to or close to Jar Jar Binks was Heather Locklear. She was my third on my list, so I definitely. I don't know if I ever get an opportunity to meet her again. I didn't even know she'd done cons. She was there with what's his name, Lorenzo Lamas. I guess he was on Melrose. I never watched Melrose Place.
Yeah, he was on Melrose Place.
People standing in front of me lying, said, "Oh, you watch Melrose Place?" I said, "I've never watched the episode." I said, I'm T.J. Hooker. That's T.J. Hooker, Return of Swamp Thing. That's what I know her from. Battle of the Network Stars. You remember when I used to have the Battle of the Network Stars? And I was going to ask her about that, and I've totally went up there and forgot about it once we got up there because I want to ask her what it was like competing on the Battle of the Network Stars. But she still looks good for her age. I mean, I asked her. I said, "Have you aged at all?" Because she still looked real. I mean, she still looked real young. She's. But she was fun. She was real nice and all. She was, I kind of felt bad. After I walked away and Lorenzo Lamas, there was nobody staring at the booth. And I kind of looked at him, and just kind of nodded my head. I don't know much. I know him. I know the name. I wouldn't even know what he looked like, because I never really seen anything with him in it. I don't think. And I kind of felt bad. I said, well, maybe I should at least stop and talk to him. I don't, But anyway. No, that was T.J. Hooker, man. That was one of my favorite TV shows when I was growing up. But yeah, then this was my main goal, was to get Linda Hamilton signed my Sarah Connor Dark Fate action figure, and she did. Signed it in white, so it really shows up good too. I like it. That was her idea. She said, "Let me do it in white." But the funny story was, I was standing there and I was about 3 people away from her, and I don't know. I was looking at all the pictures they had laid out that you get. I don't know what I missed, but I heard a lot of laughing going on, and heard her and this woman, and I guess it was her husband there, and she said, "I'll give you one too." I guess she must have given a kiss to the wife, and she said, "I'll give you one too," and he just kind of shook his head, kind of walked off, and I'm sitting there thinking, Linda Hamilton just offered to give you a kiss and you just walked away from her. I said, "What's up with that?" I'm like, I said, I done made up my mind. I said, if she offers me one, I'm not going to turn it down, So
I'll sleep on the couch.
Now we'll get Nancy's reaction on the Patreon. You'll have to subscribe to that one.
But yeah, so I got up there and first of all, I told her, how much I appreciated her coming back for Dark Fate. I told her, I said, that entrance was absolutely legendary. And she told me, she said, yeah, they took a lot of different takes, tried a lot of different things, trying to get that just right. Because I don't know if you hadn't seen Dark Fate, basically they're about to be overcome by the Terminator. The two girls are, and all of a sudden this vehicle comes flying up there, skidding in sideways, and you see the door open, see Boots step out on the ground, and then you see a rocket flying, blow one of them up, and it's her standing there with a rocket launcher, and then she walks over and drops a grenade off on the one down on the ground, and then she looks at him, she said, "I'll be back," and she goes down to make sure he's dead, whatever. So, but yeah, I said that was absolutely legendary, and I said that was one of the best movie entrances ever, and because like I said, it'd been since 1991 since she was Sarah Connor. That was Terminator 2. She hadn't, all the other ones she hadn't been in since then, and so you're looking at 91, 01 to 11, 26 years, and but yeah, so anyway, we got up there, and me and Marshall got up there and got our picture. Of course, Nancy was taking the pictures, and they was kind of real strict. They wouldn't let you video or anything, so that's why Nancy, she got 2 pictures. One of them was blurry, and another one was kind of okay. But yeah, after we took our picture and I started to walk away, and I told her, I said, "I just want you to know," I said, "if you want to hug or kiss me, I'm not opposed to it." And so she just laughed. She laughed. She just grabbed me and just give me a kiss on the cheek.
I am not opposed to begging.
Heck no.
Yeah, I said I should have told Heather Locklear the same thing, I guess. But
I'm surprised you're still breathing, buddy.
What's that?
I'm surprised you're still breathing, buddy.
Of course, I went to work and told everybody at work. I said, "You don't get kissed by Linda Hamilton, don't tell people about it." I mean, that's
exactly.
But no, she was really cool. I mean, she talked to me. She had fun. I watched the panel she done. Of course, we didn't get to stay for that and all. And I was so tempted to go over because Jane Seymour was there, and it was get toward the end of the day, and there was only 1 or 2 people in her booth. But Nancy, after standing in line, she was hurting bad. Her feet and her legs and all was hurting, and she was just ready to go. So I left. I really wished I'd went over and talked to her. Because she's probably my favorite Bond girl. Solitaire, from Live and Let Die. Live and Let Die is probably my all-time favorite James Bond.
Now, what it was, Nancy was tired of you flirting with celebrities. That's where she wanted to go.
Yeah, I guess so. But that's all right. She'd already told me she gets a free pass if she ever meets Chris Hemsworth. So I said, all right. I said, that's fine with me. But no, it was, like I said, I don't know why the last couple of years it's just, I guess it's really hit me that these people aren't going to be around. I mean, even Linda Hamilton, I mean, she's 69 now, and I think Jane Seymour's about the same age. I think Heather Locklear is like 61 or something like that. But these people aren't going to be around forever, and it's cool to just talk to them, and that's what I like, just have a conversation with them. And it's not because you got people standing in line, and it's kind of hard. Daphne's and they got I actually got to stand there and talk to her a few minutes, and like I said, it was after we just got out of line with Alan Tunick, Donnie Most, Ralph Mouth from Happy Days. He was sitting there at his table with his assistant. There wasn't nobody at his table, so I just walked over and shook his hand, told him how much I enjoyed watching Happy Days, and so I got to speak with him. I didn't get my, Nancy done walked off, so she didn't get a picture of us or anything. But like I said, she's good about sneaking pictures. No, he didn't give me that. Yes, she's good about sneaking pictures when you're supposed to. So, but she missed that. So, but yeah, I thought it was cool, and it's funny. It's funny because Edge, the wrestler, of course, he didn't show up until Saturday. I think he was delayed or something. But I was seeing a lot of posts and all just from his own website and all, where he was excited about meeting Henry Winkler and Donnie Most and Anson Williams because he grew up on Happy Days and he loved them. He was like a kid in the candy store just meeting them, Yeah. And that's what's fun, seeing celebrities meet other celebrities and get excited about it, just like we do. And so it's pretty cool. But yeah. Gadsden Collector Con, Wolf, if you're listening, come on now. When you gonna get Linda Hamilton over here? We gotta have her.
Exactly.
I'm we'll go start a fundraiser if we have to raise money, but we need to get her in there, and that'll be a draw.
Exactly.
But no, she was really cool. I was and I was really. I mean, it was all four of the ones I met or five, counting Donnie Most. They were all good experiences. They were, of course, you had Shia LaBeouf. He was running around shirtless with all his tattoos and all. I don't know what the hell was that. But if you get under and look, he was literally wearing a pair of shorts and tennis shoes, and that was it. But
you go to a convention to meet Shia LaBeouf, you know what you're getting.
Yeah. I think I'd go to the meeting and see if we couldn't have a fist fight in the parking lot. But other than that,
I mean, look, the guy went through a horrible childhood and all that kind of. But listen, if you're a fan where you're going to go pay to meet the guy, you know what let's be serious.
Yeah,
it's not a surprise. Like, come on.
I will say he was going around taking selfies with people. I mean, outside of his booth. I mean, so that kind of surprised me because a lot of the stories I'd heard, he wasn't very friendly with a lot of people that would come up to him. But I think and a lot of times, because he started out as a kid on Even Stevens, and I think maybe a lot of times that popularity and that stardom and all kind of goes to their head, and they don't know how to handle it.
He also had a really rough upbringing of it and stuff too. Like apparently, like from some of the stories I've heard, like his parents were borderline or if not outright abusive, and relied on his income for the whole family. And
wow,
he had a mess up. Not to excuse bad behavior. But he had a mess.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe that time off done him some good, and he's
and the alcohol and cocaine don't help either.
No,
never does. Yeah.
Well, you know what Rick James used to say: cocaine's a hell of a drug.
But yeah, it was a good experience. I'm really gonna try to save and maybe go back next year. Chip in our group, he goes every year, and he's met a lot of people doing it. Of course, he goes Dragon Con too and all that. But
Dragon Con.
But
one time was enough for that one.
Yeah. But yeah, it was fun. We had a good time. So. Well, how about you, Shane? What all you got for us?
I just got a few things we can talk about. And we all know that Laura Croft is coming to the Joe line. And not only that, but she's coming to the Hama line too. She is going to be in the comics. You can see here, number 330.
And that
up in the comics.
Yeah, and that is so. I guess 330 sold out, so they're doing a second print, and they're actually putting her on the cover on this reprint. So if you had, I guess spoiler alert, if you hadn't read the issue, basically she's on the last page or 2 pages. Kind of, it's really more like a cameo. So sort of like Wolverine in the Incredible Hulk number 180 type deal. So, but yeah,
I don't care as long as I get an action figure of her. I have wanted an actual posable action figure that looked good of her for a long time.
And the classified one does look good.
Oh no, it looks like a great figure. It's going to be fun to play with too. That sounded bad.
I see they should have spent more time with that, pushing that than Action Man.
Yeah, Action Man. Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Well,
all people.
To their credit,
is she gonna be
Joe? So.
Yeah, is she gonna be a general release or is she gonna be just a channel exclusive?
They said she is going up for pre-order on the 27th, but I haven't heard any details as far as like general or what.
I think it's going to be general release.
I think so too.
She will be mine. I don't care if I have to pay on eBay.
I mean, even if it's just fan channels release, everybody's still going to get it.
Yeah, I want one of them.
And then let's see, got this thing to talk about.
Oh Lord, don't get me started.
The Triple T.
And like we were talking, Shane, that for that to have a canopy and him fit in that, it's going to be a whole lot bigger than just up in the original.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Because the original Triple T, his whole head stuck up above the back.
Well, they say they're going to scale him down. He's going to be scaled down.
I don't know. I think he's going to be the same height.
It looks like the same buck to me.
Yeah, from what I understand, he's going to be the same height. So,
but then again, it is just a render. So
yeah. Now the seat set kind of high on the original, so if they lower the seat down into the chassis a little bit more, that's probably going to help. But
yeah, I bet it's lowered down a lot.
Yeah,
because if you look, just this is just a render, of course, but if you look, the bottom of it sits really low to the ground.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming he'll fit all the way down so that the canopy does close. But for me, the canopy is going to come off.
Oh, yeah.
Just to make it look like the original. Which, I mean, if you look at it and the original, it's not far off.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really, really close to the OG version. Yeah. And I'm not disappointed with this new version at all.
Yeah.
I do wish.
I'm really disappointed in Slaughter. He should have been the USA middleweight.
Yeah,
that's what I'm disappointed in too. They could have given us that.
Yeah,
and
I really think that's probably got to do with the fact that they sell these overseas too, and they didn't think it would probably sell that well overseas with USA on it. So I think that's probably.
Do they think these people that's buying these overseas do not know that the G.I. Joe come from the USA?
Yeah. Well, but I mean, you see, that's why they just call it G.I. Joe, not a real American hero no more, too. So I mean, they're trying to make it just like with the movies now. They're trying to make it an international team and not just a U.S. team to try to appeal to the overseas group.
Well, that's the case, and they need to take that United States flag off the front of it.
Yeah. Well, I never said that was perfect.
I mean, that's a shining. That's a shining no glory right there on the front of it.
I wasn't.
I get this. I think so.
Go ahead.
I get this. I think my Sarge will be a custom. My OG Sarge will be in it.
But yeah, I think they'll probably eventually do the mail-in version, but it'll probably be a Pulse exclusive or something. That's what I'm guessing.
I mean, we heard for 6 years we wasn't ever going to get a hooded Cobra Commander.
Yeah.
So I mean, to me, nothing's off the table with these guys.
Yeah.
As of right now, I'm happy with my Gaston card and 1-on-1 exclusive. So.
But like I said, I'm not disappointed in it. It looks good. I don't like the canopy, which just doesn't look right to me. But like it can be removed, so it can be removed.
Yep.
I'm hoping we'll get to see more of it at Comic-Con.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, I'm sure they'll show it this weekend for sure.
Yeah, probably. More than likely. But that's what I got right there, guys.
Yeah.
He don't come with a whistle.
So if you ain't got enough whistles by now, you got problems.
I've only got one whistle.
We got like 5 different slaughters already, so.
He don't know the whistle. He's got a horn on the Triple T. He just blows the horn.
Yeah.
That's true. But I didn't get the Marauder Slaughter. The 2-pack with Mercer didn't come with a whistle.
And you call yourself a fan.
Rookie.
I wouldn't go get the Marauders version. I had him as a kid. I just wouldn't go collect the Marauder line.
When you're a fan, you go all in. Okay.
Exactly. It's either all in or nothing at all.
And I think I used my Slaughter that come with Mercer. I think I used him made him a custom out of somebody.
Big Bird. That is a great figure, though. That Big Bird.
No, he's wonderful.
Yeah,
all right, so
huge.
Can I pose a question?
Sure, shoot it.
All right. Bold prediction for Comic-Con, or the thing you want to see most that we haven't seen yet? Any fandom, any property. I'll go first. Cookie Monster. I want to see a Cookie Monster from NECA. Aside from that, they released pictures of Muppet Christmas Carol. I want to know more information about Muppet Christmas Carol. But yeah, my big want, I want Cookie Monster.
I'm hoping to see more of the Simpson Jack Pacific line.
That's on there for me too.
I'm hoping to see more of that, and more of the Scooby-Doo line.
Did you see the images of Scooby?
I did.
He looks good.
They've already released the Wave 3, or it's not released, but they released photos of the Wave 3. I'm hoping to see Wave 4.
Gotcha.
So they will release Wave 3 images and pictures of the figures last year at Comic-Con.
And Wave 2 Scooby, Wave 3 is Velma, right?
Yes. Daphne.
Daphne.
Yeah.
And so do you think it's going to be Fred or Velma next?
I would think Velma probably.
I bet they
That's
go
what
Fred.
I would think. So they're doing one hero.
Yeah, they're doing one of
hero
the gang
and two
and 2 villains.
Yeah. Because there's way
nice
more villains to cover.
Yeah.
John,
there'll be at least 5 waves in there.
Yeah. John, you go next. I got a rant.
I said there'll be at least five waves in it.
Yeah, that'll probably be more.
Yeah.
Well, at least 5. Then if you do Scrappy and you do what was the gray Scooby Doo? That was
Doofus Doo.
Yeah, Dum Dum Doo.
Yeah, Doofus Doo.
Or Dummy.
Then you get off of the celebrities who've done the cartoon show too.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, McFarlane, Batman, and Robin look great for him.
We got to have a Sonny and Cher Scooby Doo figure. 2-pack.
Jerry Reed, you got to have Jerry
Tim Robbins.
I'm hoping to see something on the made to order vehicle for this December, since we got the Arctic Kiss last year. Didn't they show it or mention it in San Diego last year? The Arctic Kiss. I think they showed it there. I believe, if I remember right.
They may have.
Or renderings.
I think it was visual.
G.I. Joe HasLab this year, right?
Yeah, no HasLab.
No HasLab. No.
I think if they go that made to order, I think it's the Dreadnought's vehicle will be the next made to order.
No, maybe.
Yeah, I can see a
Well, that's what I want to say. I got a feeling that's going to be a thing. Of course, I mean, if you follow the Arctic Kiss, you think it would be a dragonfly next, but who knows?
What pre-orders are you talking about, Matt? If it's the ones for San Diego Comic-Con, they'll go up the day of the con.
I was talking about that Laura Croft.
I'm saying something about the 28th. I think the
27th for Laura Croft.
Yeah, Laura Croft said the 27th. That's that Monday.
Yeah.
Because my birthday's on Sunday.
Oh, you're going to get you a nice present.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
He'll be sitting there on Sunday. He'll be sitting there on Sunday counting all that money he made at Gadsden Con. So.
I hope so.
Here's what I want to see out of this con. I'd like to see a William Perry, but that will never happen. I would like to get some confirmation. Have they canceled the Masters of the Universe / Thundercats wave, or is it on hold? I know I've heard it's on hold, but I'd like to get some.
Last year they had a monkey in for the Thundercat wave showed out there. So
last I heard, it's on. They put it on hold.
I don't know why the sucker was selling out like crazy everywhere I went.
Right, because I would like to at least finish up my Thundercats and Mum-Ra and get some of his guys too. You know, I understand the He-Man guys wouldn't sell them.
The what now?
The He-Man in that wave, they wasn't selling, but the Thundercats were just flying off the shelves.
Yeah, that's what everybody wanted for to make the Thundercat.
Yeah,
exactly.
Another thing else I would like to see, I would like for Marvel to do a re-release or reissue of a comic book accurate Punisher. This is Comic-Con. Because they've come out with several of them here. They've been flirting with the neck suit, and I think the Gamerverse has got one that looks like he's on steroids. And but a comic accurate Punisher. Make him a deluxe figure, give him a ton of guns.
Well, which comic accurate Punisher are you talking about? Because he's had several iterations. I mean, they've already done the Warzone Punisher.
Well, yeah, I would like to have the 90s version. Long black trench coat, sort of like the Warzone Punisher, but give him a ton of weapons. Call it a deluxe figure. Slap $34 on it. Get it out there. But like the John Berthal Punisher they've done, which is coming out soon, which my girlfriend, she's going to get that for me for birthday. And so they packed a ton of guns and hands in with him and an extra head, and they're only selling him for $27. He comes with a shotgun, he comes with his loadout from the Daredevil Punisher. He comes with that loadout, and they added a shotgun, a rifle or two, some extra hands, and an extra head for $27.
I saw they had several of them at Target and Oxford Friday night, but I didn't pay no because I don't do the movie or TV show figure, so I didn't.
Really, they're hitting shelves.
Yeah, they're hitting. People are finding them.
Okay, well, she might be out of luck. I may find one next week when I head to Target Muscle Show or Florence.
But the other one's on clearance at Walmart and Gadsden now.
Yep.
So,
yeah, and Walmart and Gadsden is finally clearancing their clearance.
Yeah, they finally marked some of it down.
Walmart and Florence clearance that Punisher and Daredevil. I got both on clearance.
My other one, I really want to see what Mattel does with a DC collector line. Not that I'm going to replace anything for me because I really like what I have from McFarlane, but I just out of curiosity, I want to see what they're trying to do.
I think they're going to replace a lot for me, and I'll tell you why. I picked up a couple of the kids' figures. They are awesome.
Yeah, I have too many bad memories from Mattel before they lost the line, and I just we'll see. I will see.
I got the Batman and Joker. That's all I could find for what they are, for how much they are. They don't have an ab crunch. They don't have ankle rockers, but for $13.99, them things are awesome.
Yeah,
the head sculpts on them are awesome. Well, they're back. I got them back here behind me on one of themselves.
No. I believe you have them. I don't know if I'm going to replace
they're awesome.
my McFarlane.
McFarlane.
I hope it goes well.
for me, it's scalability, and another thing, McFarlane, their earlier stuff, in my opinion, was kind of garbage.
Oh, they definitely hit a stride in the last like 3 years or so of the line. But
when they went to wire tapes and stuff, that's when they hit their stride for me.
Mattel ain't hitting any of my movie stuff. Like I don't think they're gonna hit it. It's just not gonna happen. But hey, like I said, I wait and see.
I
like the Batman movie stuff too. Speaking of which, what are you thinking about that? Batman '89 Two-Face.
Oh, I like it. It's one of those. If I found it, I'd get it, but I'm not in the hurry to go out and hunt for it.
I would have loved to see Billy D. Williams as Two-Face.
Oh, I totally agree. I think he would have been great.
I'll about bet the first few waves of the new DC line will be heavy into the absolute stuff.
That's the rumor I've been seeing too. That they are projected to lean on absolute more than anything.
I hadn't read any of the absolute books, but apparently they're hotter than firecrackers right now, especially Batman and Green Arrow.
Well, I ain't read no movie, but I've seen the artwork. I'm not too crazy about the artwork. I don't think they'll transition over to a good figure.
I know nothing about DC, so it doesn't matter.
I think San Diego will get. I think they're going to roll out the first wave of the collector's line.
Oh, I think that they've got to show what they're going to be doing.
Yeah.
If it ain't nothing but gray unpainted production samples.
They're going to have it on the shelves.
No,
by November.
Yeah, because what I was seeing, it said McFarlane has anything that they want to have has to be shelved by November, and then they're trying to finish anything else out as a direct from McFarlane store through December. But the way he's been turning stuff out, it's let's take this body, put that head on it, slap some paint on it, there, new figure. I mean, he's turning stuff out like it's nothing.
Well, see, my issue with for me, Marvel's about dead. I was a G.I. Joe kid from early '80s to '89. They're about dead for me too, pretty much. And so I'm gonna have to find something else to collect.
I saw those the other day. I saw Larry Bird and Magic Johnson at a Target, and they are. It's weird to see them on a 6-inch scale, but they look good. I mean, especially for $20.
Yeah.
I'd like to get me a Jordan.
You get me a Jordan, and I will build a dream team. I'm all for it.
I'd like to get me a Jordan.
All I want is a Jordan, a Bo Jackson, a Ronald Acuna, and a Chipper Jones, and I'm good to go.
I will have because like I like to put I have my collegiate legends football players. I put them in my classroom during football season. Kids want and they always try to talk trash to me about how LeBron's the real GOAT, blah 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 blah. So if they do a Jordan, I will go and get Magic Johnson and Larry Bird and all that. I'll get the classics up there.
Adam, here's
I love to just talk trash to my kids in class.
Here's how you end this argument, Adam. Hang toenail out for 4 to 6 weeks. Has flu, beats the Pistons in the playoffs.
You've never met my kids.
63 points. And he had the flu. I remember watching that game. They over there strategizing. He's over getting IVs and throwing up.
Mm-hmm. I remember it too.
But they look good, and I'd like to see like a Dan Marino. I'd like to see John Elway. I'd like to see all like the classic look.
I like to see
classic figure.
I like to see the '90s Cowboys.
I did see Troy Aikman.
I saw Troy Aikman. Yep.
I like having Troy. I like having Emmett, Michael Irvin, Deion Sanders,
Young.
Yeah, Montana,
Joe Montana,
Brett Favre.
Yep.
They got to do Deion, and they can do Deion in at least 3 different uniforms, if not 5.
We'll see if they don't run into the same problem that who was it? Hasbro did when they tried to do them with the starting lineup figures that they did that were at Ollie's for so long.
Oh yeah,
because they were originally trying to charge like $70 for those figures.
Yeah, I think I got one for like $6, and I took his head. It was a Sunday for the Mavericks. Took his jersey for a custom.
I had friends who were buying them to take the shoes.
Yeah, and his shoes are on Lobo or a Big Lob right now, brother.
They even tried to squeeze out a little more money by making a Gambit.
Yeah. But the basketball goal for those things is great. They can't charge $70 for those figures. No one's paying that.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, I love to see. Now who done the college football figures?
It's Collegiate Legends. It's the same Savage Crucible people, Harbinger Studios.
See, what I hated about that, you couldn't get your own. You couldn't order like your own numbers on the figures.
No, they do specific players that have their names on their jerseys, and then they let the school pick the numbers that they want on their teams. That's why Alabama has number 18, because that's the national championship. Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
that's why Auburn has the number 1. Boom.
Yeah, because I got 1.
I know. I'm just joking. Calm down, Auburn. They'll be back in 20 years with a decent team.
No, they won't. Sorry, Shane. I hate to tell you that they won't. They're not coming back.
This is so funny. This is so funny. I don't know when I can do that.
But no, I would really like
much
to have
quieter.
It is, isn't it?
They could do what was did y'all ever watch the cartoon where it was Michael Jordan, Bo Jackson, and Wayne Gretzky?
Yeah.
Just do those 3. Just give me those 3. That would be fun.
I also heard that somebody's trying to get the license to do 12-inch musical figures. I like to have Michael Jackson from Smooth Criminal.
Didn't Mayfix do Jackson?
Yeah, and it's like $300.
I'm pretty because they did like 2 or 3 different versions of him too, like different outfits.
Yeah, and it's like I think the cheapest one now you find is like $300.
I believe it.
I think this was American. I was thinking it was Mattel.
Nah.
And I know it ain't Hasbro.
Pretty sure it's Mayfix.
It is Mayfix.
Well, they may be releasing what they've done. Re-release.
Oh, you're talking about the ones that you I haven't seen anything about new ones coming.
Yeah, the ones that are coming.
Yeah, I have no idea. I haven't heard anything about them.
Yeah, Mayfix doing the original. They ain't. Not me. I like to have him. Don't love to have him. Like to have him. Yeah, like I said, that's what I heard through some of the grapevines. I'm thinking that I ain't for sure. I'm thinking they're saying it was Mattel.
Okay. Mattel seems to be doing everything these days.
Yeah. Which I'd like for Mattel to get back on the Thundercats Masters of the Universe waves. There's a handful of them I like to there's a handful of them I like to finish up that line with.
I got a feeling that line's dead.
I didn't tell you. Well, they played this on pause, and they said the reason why is because they was wanting to push out the He-Man movie figures.
Sadly, I can see that happening, though.
Yeah.
Well, but the He-Man movie figures don't seem to be selling like they were hoping they would.
No.
It's not a good sign that they're already on 70% off at Target.
Yep.
Really? I didn't go.
You got that right, Tim. That's what I thought, too.
Taylor Swift figure.
Funny. Don't you know Taylor and Kelsey? I just shake it off. And some other sappy songs he's got I don't know nothing about.
If they do an 80s Madonna, they'll have to put a warning label on it, warning pokey points. It could poke your eye out.
Hey, if they do an 80s Madonna, I'll get her to throw up with Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm definitely down for that one. But I understand that they was talking about doing Michael Jackson, Freddie Mercury, and somebody else in the first wave.
McFarlane did a Freddie Mercury at one point, but they had like no leg articulation. It was weird.
Nope.
Yeah.
He was pretty much a statue, pretty much.
That was sort of like the movie Maniacs line, wasn't it? But with musicians.
So I'm hoping maybe they'll come out with an entire band and maybe a stage and a whole bunch of musical instruments. That'd be cool.
You already got Cold Slither. What other bands do you need?
Right.
Well, to open for the greatest toy band of all time, I'd like to have Metallica, open for Cold Slither.
Metallica.
Twisted Sister. Oh, it was Ozzy Osbourne was the other one.
Yeah.
I think McFarlane did it.
Yeah, I would
too, right?
Yeah, that was pretty much.
They had that music line that they were trying to do that died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know the He-Man. I like to have the 6-inch He-Man figures for 70% off because a couple of them He-Man, I thought about doing some customization with them.
Well, and I guess the one that I kept seeing people online finding was the new Chronicles line Battle Cat is like at Target for, I want to say it was like 50% off or something like that. So
yeah,
if it's not already, give it a week. It'll be up there.
Yeah, he'd be good. The movie Battle Cat, get him and strip off his armor. You can make an animal out of him for G.I. Joe.
As you should. He is the same size as you. He's 6'10".
Exactly.
Well, I know what Mason can do for one of these cons. For one of these cons, he can get him a Big Bird outfit and walk around. It'd work out good. Right?
Just wait until they do Mr. Snuffleupagus because he'll probably weigh 15 pounds.
Well, I would love a Snuffy. That'd be so great.
I thought that was the clown from Spawn was heavy.
I would love a Snuffy. I want an Elmo. They've already shown Oscar. They need to finish him up and get him shipped out. But yeah, good stuff.
Gotta have a Super Grover too.
I have Super Grover.
Oh, they done Super Grover?
Yep. They have a regular Grover that is supposed to come out in a 2-pack with Mr. Johnson, which I will, of course, get because, please, I just want a hamburger. Yes, sir! Coming right up! Yeah.
He'd come out with Mr. Rogers. I can see getting Mr. Rogers a shotgun on my collection shelf. My neighbor.
Won't you be my neighbor?
Yep. I'm messing with Big Bird over here.
My mom one time she was wanting to get they had this figure on that Big Bad toy store. It was Jesus. He was nice and everything, and she was gonna get him for me.
Jesus was nice. Yes.
She was gonna get him for me when I told her I had a perfect sawed-off shotgun for him. He could hold. She didn't go that route.
Have you ever seen any of the Bible figures in person?
Those are cool.
They look cool.
I like the concept. When I've seen the actual figures, like it looks like they took stock figures and just put like robes on the people and stuff.
Yeah.
The execution
That's
just
pretty much what they did.
Reporter Kermit, there is a Palisades Reporter Kermit. He looks like one from one of the movies. He can't look like, when they had the license, they couldn't do one that looked like from Sesame Street because they didn't have the Sesame Street rights at the time. If you want me to, I can go grab it for you. It's on the street.
Well, looks like we made it to 9 o'clock.
Yep.
Yay!
So everybody, don't forget the Gadsden Collector Contest.
Woohoo!
Coming up. So
some of us will be there. Come out and see some of us.
Yeah. Some of us will be there for the whole thing.
Both days.
Both days.
I'm interested to see how the 2 days impacts.
Me too.
I'm wondering if we'll have more people or if it'll be the same number of people spread out.
Yeah.
I think it'll be the same number, maybe a little bit more, but it'll be more spread out. I really do. And for me personally, I think Friday's a waste because everybody's getting off work and the hustle of coming home and stuff like that. It'd been better if they had it Saturday or Sunday.
See, I think Sunday's a waste. Sunday for any con as a vendor is like slow as all get out. And then when people come in on Sunday, they're looking to they think you're looking to just offload everything, and it is incredibly annoying for people to come up and hi, I know you have this priced at $50. Will you take 10? Because I know you don't want to pack it up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Please leave.
That's just wrong. I would at least put 40.
I understand, and from a consumer standpoint, I agree. But as a vendor, it's kind of like the joke. Oh, there's no price on it. Means it's free. No, it's not. Please leave. Please leave. But I think the idea was like the last two. Setting up has been very difficult because we've only had like 2 hours, 2.5 hours to set up. So I think the thought process was this gives us a lot more time to set up. And then the other problem that we've run into is if you've never set up for a show, setting up and breaking down in the same day is rough. And when you're doing that, the vendors don't really have a chance to shop and look around and all that kind of stuff. So I think the hope is kind of that Friday is early bird VIP people who really want to be there, and then mostly give us time to set up and all that kind of stuff.
And for the vendors to also have a little time to walk around also.
And look at stuff, yeah.
Yep. Like Adam said, a lot of times the vendors don't even have time to go look for what they might want.
Nope. I think at Gadsden, I have gotten maybe 30 minutes to run around and try to see stuff.
I still ain't got to see nothing. Time I get done at the end of the day, everybody's done.
You keep kissing celebrities, you might not see anything ever again.
Nancy ain't gonna see tomorrow.
Well, all right, guys. Till next time.
Till next 2 weeks.
See you
See
guys.
Y'all then.
We'll see you this weekend at GadsdenCon, hopefully.
Bye.